Oh shit. Okay. How exciting. Now what do I do here? How do I download the full game here? Oh man. Hi chat. Boy do I have a story time for you. This is my copy of Mario Kart. It came bundled. Can you guys see this? It came bundled with the Switch 2. Can we focus, please? You know, I don't have time to. There you go. You know, you believe it. There it is. Kind of cool. It's a little cool. It's kind of cool. It's all right. Anyway, you remember? Okay, for those of you, well, I'll wait. I'll wait till ads are over. How much time do we have? This is a crazy story, and it's gonna be a long story. So I don't want the guys from the ads to get the story in the middle of the story. You know, I'm trying to scrape this thing off, and it's not coming off. And my life is hard, and nobody understands. Who's that? It's me, Dio. I need a penny or something. Do I? I got it. Check this out. The limited edition Nintendo Club pin, which I should probably use, honestly. I should probably start wearing this around or putting it somewhere cool. But for now, I'm going to use it to scrape the code off of my Mario Kart world. Okay. La 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 la. Alright. Let's purchase a game. Instructions on the back. Okay, first we go to the shop.
Hello there.
I'm so dumb. Hello there. Darkrai! Howdy, 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 howdy. Enter the PIN or sign-in information for your Nintendo account. I don't want to do that again. Oh my god. I'm waiting for ads to end in 20 seconds so that I can do my incredible story time. Because boy howdy do we have one. I am here! Congratulations, welcome in, welcome in. Now, I know some of you guys think I'm late to this whole party. But you gotta remember, this is my third time playing the game now. You stood in line for 2 hours? That's crazy. Well, good job. Was it fun? Did you make friends? That's the most important thing. If you were able to make friends and you had fun, then it's all worth it. Okay, enter the code. Wait. It says... So enter the... Oh, enter code. Duh. Chat, I don't know why Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is downloading right now. Okay. But I'm gonna need it to stop because... Wait, I'm gonna test them. I want to test the mouse. Look at this, by the way. It has the C button. Ooh. You don't talk with people in real life? You might buy the Switch too? You should. I think it's a good... The mouse! It works a lot better than it did at at the Nintendo Switch 2 event because, well, I have a mouse pad. The C button, see Darkrai, you are anti-social. You don't talk with people in real life, so you would never press the C button. The C button stands for connect, and you actually use it to turn on your game chat so that you could talk to people who you're playing with. You can open up the chat, all that. So like if we didn't have Twitch right now, that would be how we could play together. Yeah. Also, I'm gonna have to temporarily make this unviewable because I would really appreciate it if nobody stole my copy of Mario Kart. I think that'd be really sick. So hold on. And then I have story time for y'all, chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. 69. Alright, that's the code. Did you guys get all that? Chat, this game here is rated E for mild fantasy violence and users interact. Interesting. There you go. La 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 la. Oh my god, we have so many games to download, but that's okay because I have story time. Oh, successfully loaded. You can play as soon as the data is downloaded. Okay. How fun! Chat. My god. Can we talk about it? You need to unbox yours? Wait, you haven't unboxed it yet? Why not? What profile pic did you pick? Oh, that's Ninja. We should change it. It's been a long time. I did that when Mario Wonder came out, and I was like, yo, it's Ninja! Let's change it. Let's pick something Mario Kart World related, shall we? Let's see here. Edit icon. I like to do that. Let's see. Everybody's favorite game design. Everybody's favy. What? What's that? You guys don't like it? I like it. You weren't in the mood? I feel you on that. La 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 la. Let me see here. If I keep scrolling. Hate it. Hate is gonna hate. Chat, what is this? Is this a new Pikmin from Pikmin 3? I've never seen this. Wait, I played Pikmin 3. What am I talking about? Pikmin 4. Is this in Pikmin 4? What's it called? I kind of want to play Pikmin 4. I've never played it. I heard it was great. I heard the music was amazing. Glow Pikmin. That's cute. I like it. Oh, Pokemon. What? They don't have a Mario Kart one? Wait, they don't even have Zelda ones. What the heck? Wait, oh, here there. Alright, I'll do Zelda from Tears of the Kingdom. She look a little sad, but I like her that way, smiley face. Oh, wait, never mind. Sorry, chat. You gotta pay your respect to the Dark Lord, you know what I mean? You gotta pay your respect to the Dark Lord. Matt Mercer. You see Fire Emblem? I did. I wish I knew who they were, so I knew who to pick and who not to pick. But knowing me, I'd probably pick the villain and... Well, I think that'd be fine, actually. I'm gonna pick Hot Pink. Because it's funny. Alright. Okay, so while the game downloads... I got stories. Okay, wait, hold on. It's gonna be a long stream tonight. Hold on. It's my third energy drink today. Chat, cheers. To the nights we'll never remember, and the friends we'll never forget. All right. Typical sorority cheer. typical sorority toast. You got to do it, chat. You got to do it at least once in your life. You got to do a real cheesy, corny toast like that. Okay. You guys ready? Story time. Story time. So, my day started like this because I knew what today's kind of day was kind of gonna go like, and so I knew I had to kill it as soon as I possibly could. I had to kill the day and do everything I had to do so that I wouldn't have to do anything else but this. So, as you know, or as you might not know, I went to bed yesterday at like midnight. I woke up at 3:30. Yeah, I woke up at 3:30 a.m. And I worked out like you do. Like you do. And I basically worked out until 5:30, took a shower, and I clocked into work at 5:57. Broke a couple laws on the way there, I'm sure, but you can't prove it. You can't prove it. What up, Aaron? Right? Now, get this, okay? Yesterday night, Aaron actually told me, he said, nah, dude, nah. I know Walmart says it's gonna deliver by about 10 p.m., but that's not true. Because they said they're gonna do the, they're gonna actually drop it off to you before 9 a.m. So just be ready. Just be ready. I was like, I'm not gonna lie, Aaron. I was like, sure they are. Whatever. I don't know why. You'll join later. Good. Because I have to unlock Rainbow Road first. So enjoy the OKC game. Let me know. Keep me updated, by the way. I do want to know if they win. And what game is it? Just update me completely. I don't know why, chat, but I'm still stuck in this mindset that I'm going to catch an L by trying to work with Walmart. Moral of this story, by the way, game 1. But this is sick. This is the championship, you know what I mean? I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. Sets the tone for the rest of the series, you know? Yeah, keep me posted. Moral of the story, spoiler alert, Walmart came in clutch, okay? Walmart wins. I respect Walmart now. I respect Walmart, okay? And here's why. Now, remember, I'm at work. I'm at work at 5:57 a.m., okay? And I was like, I need to finish everything I need to finish for the whole day. and I need to finish everything ASAP, okay? Now, actually, I was actually killing it. I was killing it at work, and I actually finished a whole day's worth of work, literally, by about 6:40 a.m. So I worked in there for 45 minutes, locked in, music jamming. I'm the only one in the office because I got there that fast, that early, right? And I'm like, whew, I'm feeling pretty good. I get a text message from Walmart. It was from a like unmarked. It was a bunch of numbers, but then it said, "Hey, this is Walmart. Just so you know, your Switch 2 will be fully delivered on your doorstep by 6:49 a.m." And I was like, huh? That's 4 minutes from now. I was like, sure, Walmart. Sure. But then I opened up the website and it said it's on its way. It said it's literally, and it showed the little driver. It said it's literally going to your house right now. And I was like, huh? This is happening? The bank thing apparently worked out. And it was crazy. So Walmart fully delivered my Switch at 7:07 a.m. CST. Technically, 1 minute in real life. 1 minute before, or after. 1 minute after Aaron got his. Because of the time zones. Which is crazy, by the way. Walmart said, we're going to deliver it by 10 p.m. And then I get a text that says, oh, you're going to get it at 7 a.m. Thanks for shopping with Walmart. I was like, all right. Remember that, by the way. Just keep that in mind. W Walmart, okay? Then I'm like texting Bailey, calling her. I'm like, hey, wake up. Wake up. Go to the doorstep. Get the Switch. Get the Switch 2. And I get no response. I'm like, well, okay, let me get ahead of work a little bit. Let me see what I can do, right? So I work for another like half hour and knock out like the rest of the day's work that was like optional. Like I didn't even have to do it, but I did it anyway. And then it's like 7:30 or something like that. 7:45. Meanwhile, yeah, Bayleaf was dead asleep, phone on silent. Like it could have been an earthquake. Bayleaf would have been none the wiser, right? And so after a while, I'm getting nervous, chat. I'm sitting there for like half an hour, 45 minutes, and I'm like, you know what? I get antsy. I told my manager who just walked in, I was like, hey, I got a lot of work done already. I need to go pick up a delivery. It's like a $700 delivery, and I'm getting nervous with it just sitting out there. You know what I mean? I'll be back in like 45 minutes, an hour. She's like, all right, cool. So I go, I swing by, I see the blue Walmart bag with the yellow logo sitting on my doorstep. And I'm like, bro, no way. No way did Walmart beat Target. No way did Walmart beat Best Buy. No way did Walmart beat GameStop. Did Walmart beat Costco? No way did Walmart beat Sam's Club. Well, Walmart is Sam's Club, so that one's... Anyway, if you didn't know that, now you know. Anyway, it was crazy. And I don't know if you guys saw the picture in the Discord, but they not only gave me the Switch 2 that I ordered, they packed me in a case of Pringles, like a sleeve of Pringles, and a Coca-Cola that I didn't even order. Apparently they did this with everybody who ordered a Switch 2 through Walmart. And they said, and it was a note, and it said, thank you. It said, thank you. And it said, here are some gamer-friendly snacks. Please enjoy. And I was like, what? What? Not only was Walmart the only one that actually delivered, they gave me more than I expected for. I can't believe it. I was thinking they made a mistake. I was like, oh nah, man, they gave me Pringles, they gave me soda. This is not my order. This can't be my order. Huge W Walmart. Huge W Walmart. I'm gonna get to you, Best Buy. I got a story about Best Buy too. But I'm just giving Walmart my respect. So I take the Switch 2. By the way, I don't tell Bayleaf. She calls me about 15 minutes later. I'm like already almost to work, and I go, hey, you need to check the doorstep because they delivered I got a text. They delivered the Switch 2. Kind of messy with her. And I'm mad. I told her the night before what Aaron said. Now, I didn't really believe him either. Chad. But he was right. They delivered well before 9 a.m. And I go, yeah, you got to check. She goes, I'll check. And I was like, all right, cool. So, like, let me know when you check. And she's all quiet. I was like, hello? She goes, I don't see it on the doorstep. And I was like, what do you mean you don't see it? They sent me a picture. It was supposed to be it's right there. It's on the doormat. Do you see it? She goes, no, I don't see it. I go, do you know what that means? She goes, what? I go, that means it was stolen. By me. I said it was stolen by me. I stole it from myself. And she was like, oh. She was like heartbroken, dude. I was like, yeah, next time you better answer my phone call. Because this is an emergency. I needed you. I had to leave work to get here. Anyway, and so she's like, all right, cool. So it is what it is. I had to do that though. I did. I told you yesterday. I just didn't believe it. Neither did you. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, Aaron did warn us. He warned us both. So there you go. You had 2 people told you. Anyway, it is what it is. So that's how I stole the Switch 2. And then I took it to work. My coworker had it. And we were performing all sorts of experiments. So I actually know a whole bunch of stuff about the Switch 2. So when you get it, I'm going to tell you what you need to know, okay? What up, Casey? Here's what I recommend first of all, okay? If you don't have the Switch 2 yet, what I recommend you do is you get that special SD card that they were talking about, okay? You get that special SD card because that's extra work for me. Now, I think I have to go get one, put it in my old Switch, download some stuff, put it on the new Switch. It's kind of dumb, okay? It's kind of dumb. I 3-starred all the cups by around 11 a.m. Good. I'm glad. But on 50cc or 150cc? That's actually pretty impressive if it's 150cc. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to play 150cc. I played Versus all day. Well, let me back up. So chat, some other things I learned. I'm all physical. I don't need the express card. I feel that's fair. That's fair. For me, I was the same way, and then I started streaming, and I can't. I like to be right here and just cycle through the catalog and pick the game and move on with my life. You know what I mean? So it's a little different when it's like when you're questioning the stream itself. But man, okay. Next thing I learned, if you have a Switch 1 and you have data that you want to switch over to your Switch 2, you have to do that. You have to do that while you're setting up the Switch 2. You can't not do that. You have to do. So that's where I messed up because I stole the Switch 2 for myself. I did not pick up the Switch 1 from home. So I couldn't play the Switch 2 on my own console at work. I had to play on my coworkers. So that's why I'm still loading the game and all that. I had to wait till I got home. Okay? It honestly was a challenge since I was getting used to the drifting. Yeah, it's different in this game, isn't it? It's different in this game. Physical media all the way. I agree, unless you're a streamer. I'm going to get the Switch 2 later, this mid-June. Yeah, when you do, get the Express card. Get the Express card. Scarlet Violet runs so good. I can't wait. No frame drops. Let's go. You're going to get the Switch 2 itself and a physical. Yeah. I agree. If you're not a streamer and you're not going to be switching games and all that, and you're just like, yeah, I would recommend getting the physical one. Hey Aaron, can you give me a sub? That's not a joke. That is not a joke. You're not getting the bundle. If you want a physical copy of the game, yeah, don't get the bundle. It is cheaper by like $30, but it's up to you. It's up to you. So okay. What else? You have to exchange your Switch 1 information before you are able to play the Switch 2. That is facts, okay? Apparently, they don't let you do it later. Or if you do it later, it's like really weird and you just don't, yeah, just do it, okay? You got a shelf full? I have like 3 sitting over there on the thing. And they're games I don't play very often. Should I do profile swap or console data? I did console data because I like the idea. Oh, that's another thing. If you do the full console data swap, like transfer, it basically effectively like factory resets your Switch. Like you have no game data on your Switch anymore. Your Switch 1. Now, me as a speedrunner, I think that's kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool for me to have, like a fresh console. Bayleaf was like, we could sell it. We could. I think there's probably some value that I can have. Like technically, I could run right now. I could technically run 3 Smash lobbies at once. 4 if I steal Bailey's Switch 2 and her Switch. Anyway, so there's some bennies to it, but it's up to you. Just remember, it will get you it will get you a like a basically factory rewrite on your Switch. Mario Kart World is fully downloaded. So let me finish my story and then let's be on our way. Okay. Okay, let me think about this. You got a regular Switch one and OLED? Same. Yeah, you probably could. You could sell the older one. Oh, that reminds me. You reminded me. Thank you. What I originally tried to do was I took the Switch 2 and the dock. And let me see if I could show it to you. I don't have to show it to you. You'll see it. But I took the Switch 2 and the dock. And I just took the Switch 1 charger and I plugged it into the dock. For some stupid reason, just Nintendo reason, that doesn't work. Even though they're both USB-C, I don't know. Like, it just doesn't work. So keep that in mind. Okay. If you're someone like me and you like to switch and change and rearrange all your USB-Cs and your iPhone cables and all that, you can't do that. You can't do that. So you have to use, if you're connecting to the dock, the Nintendo official dock, you have to use the Nintendo Switch 2 official charging thing. So these are just some pro tips here, okay? Let me tell you my Best Buy story real quick. Long story short, Bayleaf and I are supposed to have 2 Switch 2s. We don't. Because what they did was, and this is why a lot of people's like orders were getting canceled and stuff. Hindsight, this is why, okay? What they did was they took money out of your bank account. But then like a couple days later, they put it back. And then later, much later, they actually charged your account. So, dude, ever since the pre-order, we got 2 Switches, 2 Switch 2s pre-ordered. Bayleaf and I planned a whole trip. On top of that, we got a flight, we got a car rental, we got the hotel, we got everything, chat. We paid rent twice, okay? We budgeted as if we had already lost the Switch 2 money. But the Switch 2 money was never taken out. You feel me? It's a miracle we had enough extra money in the bank account that when it finally did hit on Walmart, like, we were good. You know, but when it hit on Best Buy the next day, it was like card rejected. And I was like, huh? What do you mean? No, I already paid for this. I went through the bank statements. It was gone. It was deleted from the month of May, which is insane. They even wiped it from the bank. I don't know how that works. I don't even know how that works. You're back too later to watch stream? Okay. All you Mario Kart enjoyers have fun today. The modern Sonic game players are coming to take your lunch money. Fair? Facts? So, on top of this, okay, Walmart app, not Walmart, W Walmart, L Best Buy. I'm putting Best Buy on blast, chat. Okay, Best Buy, what they did with Best Buy, they said, your card declined, the payment failed. However, if you change the card, we'll run it through, we'll process, we'll get you your Mario Kart World bundled Switch 2. I said, okay, so let me put it on my Best Buy credit card. They wouldn't let me do it. I'm like, why? They were like, you can't do it. You just can't do it through the app. You have to go in the store. I go to the store. The store says you can't do it until after the Switch 2 actually comes out. So I go again today. I couldn't go to the midnight release because they told me if I went and something went wrong, I'd have to call customer service and they're not going to answer at midnight. So I'm like, I wasn't sure I was going to get a Switch today. I didn't know Walmart was going to actually pull through, chat. Yesterday, I had a knot in my stomach because I was like, I promised the viewers, I promised the stream, I promised the whole Discord, I promised them I was going to have the Switch 2, that I was going to tank it. And I don't even know if I'm going to have it. It was crazy. Well, Walmart came through. Best Buy, I go to the Best Buy after work on my way home, 4 p.m., and I promise you. All right, well, listen. I go to Best Buy, and I tell them the whole story. Okay, and I was like, look, here's what we're gonna do. I said, I'm going to cancel this order, this pre-order. You already have the Switch 2, and I'm just gonna run it again, put it on the Best Buy credit card, request a credit line increase, and we're gonna be hunky-dory. Everything's good. She goes, I don't know if we have the Switch 2 bundle. I was like, this app says you have my pre-order, which is the bundle. She says, yeah, well, let me check. Let me check again. I'll check again. I didn't see it. Let me check again. She checks again. It's not there. We don't have any. We haven't. I said, and then by this point, the manager comes up, and I'm cool about it. I'm not mad, but I do ask questions. You know, I get to the point, and I make my point too. And the manager's like, yeah, we don't have any bundles. What we can do is we can get you if you want to buy for it, you know, buy a new order. You got a Switch 2 and you got the Mario Kart World. Like, we have them separate. It's gonna cost you $30 extra, but we can get you the physical copy. And I said, suppose, and I'm not mad. I said, you know, I'm cool with it. I'm totally fine. I'll tank the extra $30. I don't really care, as long as I can get the game, right? But I said, this app says you need to switch your payment, and then it'll process, and then you come to the store and pick it up. If I were to do what this app told me to, what would you all do? What would you do? And he goes, he's like, well, to be honest, we would have you come all the way here, and we would have to tell you that your order got delayed, and you would have to pick it up on like Monday or Tuesday or something. And I was like, that's bullshit. I was like, I mean, respectfully, I did say that. I was like, that's bullshit. I mean, I would be pissed if that happened. I'm not pissed. I'm just saying I would be if I was, you know, if I didn't get what I paid for. He goes, yeah, I understand that. Yeah, you're probably right. I was like, I know I'm right, bro. I was like, what was the point? And get this, okay? I'm at the Best Buy. It's like 4 p.m. today. They have a big old sign, Switch 2 in stock. I joked when I got to the front of the line, and I was like, you guys got any Switch 2s left? I was expecting to be like, hell no, we ain't got no Switch 2s left. We sold that shit out. I'm not even kidding. She goes, yeah, how many would you like? I was like, how many? How many do you got? How many Switch 2s do you got, brother? Oh my god, bro. So I don't know. Like, again, right? If you camped out and waited in line at midnight, more power to you. I hope you had fun. I really do. Apparently you didn't have to. If you didn't feel like you needed to, you didn't even have to pre-order it. Apparently you could have just walked into Best Buy today at the one I went to anyway, at 4 p.m., 5 p.m. This shit was in the news. People were standing around. My boss's boss, who knows I'm a gamer, came up and she was like this cute like country accent, sweet old lady, not old but like older. She goes, I thought for sure you'd be in line. I thought for sure you'd be outside of Best Buy right now. I thought for sure you would have called in late. And I was like, I'm a Walmart person. Honest to God. I was like, I'm a Walmart shopper. They shipped it to my door. Here it is. She was like, leave it to you to find a way to break the system. I was like, I guess so. Crazy. I could have just walked up. Little did she know. Little did I know. Yeah, I just could have walked up middle of the day, Best Buy, and just bought one. No pre-order. No waiting in line. I didn't even have to wait in the line. I was shocked, chat. I was shocked. But they didn't have my Switch 2. I'm just like, hello? Anyway. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like the pre-order people were punished. But the people who just waited last minute, they good. They eating good. They eating clean. It is what it is, chat. It is what it is. Hey, Walmart though? I might go through Walmart from now on for any. Hey, and I know that's what they wanted to do. They knew what they was doing. They said, this is a big day for us. We're going to get this bag. We're going to lock these guys in for life. The next time the next Nintendo thing that comes out, the next console that comes out, the next piece of, I don't know, whatever they want. Man, I'm going through Walmart. I don't care what none of y'all say. Chat, another thing I learned about the Switch 2, which I'm going to demonstrate here. They lied to you. They lied to you. Okay? First of all, these are the Joy-Cons. Okay? Chat. This is the Switch 1 Pro controller. Watch this. That's right, chat. The Switch 1 Pro controller does work. The Switch 1 Pro controller does work with the Switch 2. I did not, and I did not buy it, and I did not need it. I knew they were lying. I knew they were lying. Because of the way they worded it. They said, oh yeah, no, you will not have complete functionality. You got to get the Switch 2, you got to get the Switch 2 Pro controller. I said, complete functionality? Motherfucker, are you talking about, you couldn't possibly be talking about the C button, could you? You couldn't possibly be talking about the C button, could you? Because to me, when I hear, oh, you're not going to have full functionality, what I hear is, if it doesn't have the button, you're not going to be able to press it. So, as far as I know, that's about it, man. That's the only button. There's, if you do get the Pro controller for the Switch 2, there are buttons on the grips right here. They're assignable. Optional buttons. I don't really like those buttons on the back of my controllers, personally. I never use them. But maybe I'll find a use for them. Who knows? But my point is, you don't need them. So you don't need a C button, and you don't need the back buttons. So I knew this was going to work. We tested it. It did. So yeah. We gonna eat good. Hey, I don't know if I'm ever going to get... I might. I don't know. We'll see. I might get a Pro controller for the Switch 2. We'll see. But you don't have to. They bullied. Nintendo bullied about it. They're like, no, you gotta get it. You gotta, it's not gonna work. Lies. Just saying. Just saying. Okay,